Welcome Brawlers, I'm DJ Hermit, and we're gonna go into Hell Queue for the next couple of days, and we're gonna be starting with the monkey, the myth, the legend, Ragavan, Nimble, Pilferer. He costs 1 mana, he's a 2/1 monkey pirate, and when it deals combat damage we exile the top of our opponent's library. We may play it, well, we may cast it if it's an on-land, and we also get a treasure. So this deck is gonna be all about getting Ragavan through. We have a bunch of chip removal, and a couple of protections, swords, feast and famine, fire and ice. And since we're gonna be making treasures, we're gonna try to ramp into Chimil, Godpharaoh Statue, Sundering Titan, even Portal to Phyrexia, or maybe cheat them out with Magda, Brazen Outlaw. We also have other creatures that want to get through: Robber of the Rich, Rahilda, Racebreaker, Urabask Forge, just to keep up ramping the pressure, and for card advantage we have Count on Lock, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Koth, even Bonehorde Dracosword, as well as Urabrask Heretic Praetor. Not only does this give us card advantage, but it also makes it so our opponent can only play their card they were gonna draw, they exile it instead, and they can play it this turn. So if it's an instant, a counter spell, that typically gets lost. We also have non-basic hate, Winter Moon, Magus of the Moon, Blood Moon. And yeah, just chip interaction, artifact interaction into Plex, cast into the fire, Red Sun's Twilight. And that's pretty much it. So let's head into the queue and begin Hell Week. We will exile Icebreaker. Gonna play Skullcrack. I don't think that did what they wanted. Take Ragavan, make a couple of treasures. Warboss from opponent. Yeah, they trade for Magda, but we get to play Chandra now. I don't think they're gonna have a way to deal with her, especially at 8 loyalty. Here we minus.
Everyone knows the bigger solutions are more fun.
And place there Chandra.
I am the fire of rebellion.
Kill Ragavan.
This fight could use a little heat.
The armor plus attack. The ball goes to Chandra. GG's. Nook Steadfast second. And Blood Moon is not gonna be it. But we will probably have Echoes of the Moon. Okay. We will probably have a good target for Rebel Salvo. Guess we send the Magus. We still power balance. Ooh. Not a great card by any means, but I like it. Decline. To the command zone. Take code and start plussing.
We have the high ground.
And see, we're not getting anything out of power balance yet. But it's not that big a priority. I'll target artifact. Play Ragavan. -7. Good games as opponent. Yep. GG's. Another mirror match. Okay. Impacted. This is gonna be a match. Okay. Hopefully we kill Anim when he's at 2 or 3. Yeah, we can deal with 3 power. 3 toughness, I mean. And it seems like opponent didn't like their mulligan, or they rage quit. Oop, they are here. I guess let's play Ragavan. From Mox. Okay. And an Impacted. Yep. Oh. Let's see what we get from opponent. Land. And we will kill Guide of Souls. Now this is turning into a low resource game. Let's see if we can get some card advantage. Opponent gets it first with Welcoming Vampire. They might have us. King Signet, so now they have enough mana to replay Anim, and they have an percentage. And unfortunately, because they are playing all non-basics, this Sundering Titan is doing nothing at all. Okay, good games. The Fairy Hero of Dominaria. We do have a couple of moons though. If we get one of them by turn 2, hopefully that's enough. Okay. Bounce spell. Solitude. Okay. And they are playing basics, so let's run it back. Now they have a counter. Omen of the Sea. And the land. I guess we can play Magus. Hopefully we can play Sword and equip next turn. Heuristic Study. Let's let them draw these ones. It needs to be a full removal spell, a white removal spell, I mean. Get Fable here. Of course we pay. Negate. They play the fairy and
If you show remorse,
they minus. I guess we let them draw another card. Sorry, they plus. I meant to say.
Really should have seen that coming. Hold that thought.
They untap the lands. But no more Teferi. Let's get the Facebreaker, attack. Swords. Sure. I guess we play Blood Moon. Let our opponent draw? Nah. Let's equip. It's not like they are having too many color issues. They did need double blue, though. For combat attack. I think we play Wintermoon first. Away. Now let's Blood Moon. Draw 3, discard a basic. Yeah. Reverse Rebuke. Throw evil. Maybe opponent is turning this around. Seems like it. Gain 3, draw 3. Consider and the ferry. Two other Teferi.
I am not going to sit this one out. I'll protect you.
Search for Ascanta. Guess we play the armor, attack. And bolt your face. GG's the Fae. Get mono red. And one more mirror match. This time, let's see if Ruby Medallion's fast enough. Opponent gets a land from us.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight. Give a toast? I'd love to.
I guess it already had haste, so no need to dash. If we get another on that land, we will win. Or at least we get Chandra and maybe we go from there.
Aw, you're looking a little singed. If you haven't heard of me, then get ready to meet my flames. Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here? Alright, let's do this thing!
Okay, so they send a couple of spells
Well,
Chandra's way. Oxamber and Dashing Ragavan? Oh, Churn Whirler.
Alright, let's do this thing! What a warm reception.
Yeah, that does it.
This is a warning shot. I'm fresh out of fuel.
Mill, and I think we... Okay, we keep Galvanic Blast in hand. We need a bunch of spells to deal with our opponent's board. Maybe we can get them, but maybe not. This on Pyromancer, that's a good one. Captain Lannery Storm. And I think that's the game. GG's. Maybe we can see if we get something. Oh, it seems like they have priority, so they're keeping something up. No, that's not gonna do it. GG's. The fairy. Okay. We're gonna send Velden away, I think. This is not Gemstone, so we cannot send on a land. It lost. Sure. Let's go to combat, attack. Stifle on the treasure. Okay. Portal, I think we don't want it. Andra, we do. Mana drain on Ragavan. The saddest mana drain. Well, I guess they could counter a Mox, technically. Harm the Great Creator.
I advise a tool is a weapon in the right hand. I
They
mostly
nuke
double my
our Chrome Mox. It's only for creatures. I guess we plus.
If there can be no victory, then I will fight forever. We have the high ground.
An opponent is gonna kill our treasure, I think. Mystic Study.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army. I'll never forget the home we lost.
And GG's. Okay. How long the pay? Nib Misset Reborn. Alright. The teachings into Ragavan is a play, but let's see what opponent does. If they can ramp into Nimble soon, they are gonna beat us for sure. That's the way this match goes. Ramp and growth. Supreme Verdict. Guess we play Lootmonger and Exile. Or rather, end the festivities. At the ferry. Ooh. With a Bronco Man, a nice 2-for-1. Get on land, so let's play it. Opponent is missing a color for Nib Misset. They play Kefka. It's in the face breaker, I think. Kefka. Attack. Deal damage, discard. Expressive iteration. They get another land, but they don't play that land. A Roscoe, Lockmaker. The possibility technician, full price. Got Pharaoh statue. Ruby Medallion and the Stoic Roscoe. Binding on the sword, I presume. Now if we get another land, we play the fairy, tap our opponent down.
Slowing things down is just
Artifact.
delightful as speeding things up.
Your land.
Give me a moment.
One enemy's at one. Maybe Godfero statue can help with that. And obviously they cannot Ancient Tomb anymore. Unless they gain life. The Baleful Strix. GG's. Yeah, we could tap both of these and attack for lethal. GG's. Roscoe. Nothing too terrible against Roscoe, so let's mulligan this. This is somewhat better. I think that's much better. They had a removal spell. And Lootmonger. And send Awakening away. Palantir. Pass. Dreamwheel. I guess they could have countered the Lootmonger but chose not to. They play Roscoe here, I think we kill it on site. They don't. We shan't. Okay, let's play this armor here. They need to counter it, and then we get Palantir. So it's coming, yeah, getting. Do we want? Okay. Let us take the dinosaur now. Here, let's play the sword. To Magda. Okay. Yep. Jamil. Opponent replace Rosca, that's very risky opponent. And now we just win here, I think. Fury. Huh. GG's. Gianni. Maybe they win. This is because the weakness of Ragavan is decks that can go wide. Have enough blockers so that we cannot get through. And obviously Ajani getting 2 creatures whenever they cast it seems to do the trick. Guide of Souls. So we suplex. In the land.
Nothing is more
Yanni and Moxamber.
family.
Kill Yanni. And play Lilia. Rahil, that one stings a bit. Opponent trades the Altaid for Ragavan. Chainsaw to kill Lilia. The ambergris, no attacks. A call from opponent, that's gonna die here. Well, as soon as we untap, I mean. And Chrome Mox. Let's Mox it up. Opponent replace Ayani.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Specialize. 4-3. Draw 2 cards. Double block. Enduring Courage. Oh. Sword is very nice. A little of a number with the armor, but I think it still might give us the win. That is unless opponent has removal here. Cat Collector, a blocker. And yeah, another blocker. Let's play Possibility Technician. Caretaker's Talent, they're gonna copy their cat. An opponent has their own Ragavan. Bora and then the Festivities is the play. Let's think about our next play.
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
Yeah, I take that damage. Combat, attack. Fear of missing out. Yeah, the Enduring Courage is gonna do a number of us. Hmm. I think that's not it, so we will probably lose, but let's see. So opponent didn't block correctly, which means we get another attack and opponent is gonna lose. GG's.
I will not rest until I find my brother's killer.
Maybe if they were more aggressive, we couldn't afford to equip over and over the armor. And they definitely needed that removal spell for the cat, so they could transform Majani right away. GG's. Tajik. Ooh, indestructible Tajik. Maybe Suplex can stop some ramp. And hopefully we can draw into an exile removal for Tajik. They pulled Ragavan. That's okay. Not unexpected, but we Technician now. Glorybringer. Okay. Now this turn is gonna be crucial. Course of Silence. And we get a land with the Technician. Authority of the Consuls. Is this reprieve? No. They They already wasted their bolt, so at most they can deal 2 damage now. With boots. Oh, so opponent is having mana issues. I think we need to capitalize on that. Hold hit. 2 damage as we expected. I think we will send these 2 guys away right now. Face breaker. Finally Tajik. Right on cue. That's why we play Soltair and the Rebel Salvo, the equipment one. So that we can kill indestructibles. Also works on Gotis if you happen to run into it and you're running red. Wrath of God from opponent. I guess we lose Glorybringer forever. But now we play Ragavan and keep up another removal for Tajik. We will not equip just yet, in case they have removal for Ragavan. Oof, not so deathless, are you, Tajik? GG's, GG's. Liliana of the Veil. Maybe they are mono removal. In which case we definitely need another resource for can't unlock. A push, of course. Didn't expect any less. And obviously Magus might not be useful. Hopeless Nightmare? Huh. Would you look at that?
Those who get in my way tend
I
to
guess we can exile the land. There. Goth. Plus.
Stop. We have the high ground.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I guess. Minus Tech Shieldred.
This
Oops. Ah, my bad.
Sacrifices must be made.
We will retake this land from Phyrexia.
Okay, so let's go after Liliana now.
It's no fun when they hit back.
And fair enough. Finishes underdog so that they can kill Koth.
My resolve never dies.
But now we're essentially drawing 2. Oh, lightning bolt. Let's play the technician for warp. Lilium. Or the trespasser. Massacre Girl. Is she 4? Yeah, 4/4. Shadow's Verdict. Max Opal. Magda. A little hasty on the Verdict opponent. Driven Man. Yep. GG's. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, and obviously there's a reason why Ragavan is the king of Hellraiser. It's really just too easy to snowball, and even if our opponent stops it when we first cast him, we have enough pressure so that we can pull a win fairly often. I guess most of the time, not just often. So yeah, you can change a little bit, maybe switch Mox Opal for something else. But as it stands, I think this is a really good deck. Maybe you can add a couple of 1 or more swords. But still, it's still really strong as it is. I'm happy with the way it is, and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.